Hi ninjas! I also just want to go ahead and say that the masterclass has been postponed. As you guys know, all the stuff that has been happening, me losing my friend and everything, I was not as active. And the 5th of July is just here, so I will not be able to do it. I am going to be postponing. The new date will be coming very soon. Thank you. Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka the only Miss Focal in this YouTube street. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and also hit the bell. I absolutely love it. Do not forget, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, let's go ahead and get into this trending, okay? Now, when I tell you guys, I was sitting there, jaw on the floor. And I was sitting there, I was like, girl, what on earth is going on here? When I was listening to Vuyi's interview with Lungelo, now, I'm going to go ahead and start off by saying that I don't really watch Lungelo's stuff like that. When I saw a snippet of Vuyi's video, oh, you best believe, because I saw it on TikTok, you best believe I ran to YouTube and I watched the whole entire episode. It was a very good episode. I do have to say so. You can go and watch the full episode. And I do also have to actually give it to Lungelo in terms of, I've not watched like a full episode of his in a long time. And his questioning level and how he handled the interview, like there's a lot of growth, and I really truly just enjoyed it. I felt like he was asking relevant questions and stuff, so I have to give him for that. However, for me, I did just find Vuyi to be very contradictive. Very contradictive. And I even went to the comment section and oh my goodness, people were eating it up. They were eating the whole thing up. And I was like, did we watch the same Mommy Club? Like, I don't get it. Or is it because obviously like the time that the Mommy Club was airing, like, you know, I was very busy with the story. So I never really did like a full review of the season. I think it's season 3 if I'm not mistaken, which was very toxic, by the way. I will not even lie. But if you guys would want me to do like a whole review of the season, you should go ahead and comment down below and I will actually do that for you guys. But today, let's talk about Vuyi. We're going to talk about the character that she was on the Mommy Club, and we're also going to compare with the things that she was saying over there by Lungelo's podcast. Now, this Vuyi basically came in as Her Majesty's friend. She stays in a mansion, okay? I mean, it's a huge house. I don't know what qualifies for a house to be a mansion, but I mean, in my opinion, of course, it looked like a mansion. Like, of all the housewives, I would say Vuyi's house, for me, looked the best. I mean, it's huge, the style, like you can just see that it's luxury living, you know. So yeah, very good. And you know, congratulations to her, you know. And so she is a good friend of Her Majesty, I mean, on the show, and she is a bully, and that's my opinion. Vuyi is a proper straight up bully. Vuyi is someone who, if you are someone that she can just sniff weakness in you, Jew is gone, shbubu. She will bully the life out of you. And that's my opinion. She's that type of a person who, if you push back, she will know that, okay, this is not the one. She will want to walk away from someone that is also strong. But when it's someone weak, she will do the most shadiest things. Okay. So the first thing that made me not like Vuyi, because from the whole Mommy Club, she's my least favorite. Let me not lie. I don't favor her. And this has nothing to do with that. Like, this commentary is strictly factual. Not factual. Well, I'll be comparing things that she said on the show and the things that she was now saying on Lungelo's podcast. So obviously not everything is a fact because there are my own opinions in there. But for me, I just disliked her from the first episode. So there is this lady by the name of Noxie. And she was bullied so much with the Mummy Club. Like she was bullied a lot, hey, a lot. And Vuyi was also one of the people that actually, like for me, also started just the bullying unnecessarily. So she sat next to Vuyi and she asked Vuyi, "What do you do?" I think after they just exchanged like their names, and Vuyi like acted like, oh my gosh, they asked her how many body count does she has, like how much is in your bank account, girl? Like, it was like, it is such privileged private information. And I was so pissed. Like, right there and there, I was like, Nancy, no, here, I won't like this one. Because what job are you doing? Girl. We now know that you work in some government. I guess it's the government of the ANC. I don't know. But I now ask myself, which position do you hold? Exactly what do you do there? Because you were very offish when it came to a simple question is, what do you do? Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. How are you? I'm fine. What is your name? My name is Owamie. Oh, my name is Who. What do you do? Oh, I'm an entertainment blogger. I also have a podcast. I've got a studio. What's so difficult? There's nothing difficult about that. Unless if now your job has some issues that you just don't want people to know, which would be very And for some people, like after that, like she went and she sat down with Her Majesty and they tried to make it seem like it was a classism thing. Like, oh, you want to see how much respect you can give me based off of what I do. No, maybe that's what you guys do. And that's why your mind immediately went there. But trust and believe, sometimes it's just because you are trying to connect with someone. And that's something that's also called networking. Okay, you might be in a field that the next person, and look at the fact that Nox is actually into real estate. What if maybe you are looking for a house? What if maybe you are looking for a new office? What if maybe you're looking for this and this? Like, now for me, I felt there was no insult at all. And then after that, she kept on blocking Noxy, like intentionally. That you cannot try explaining to me like it was intentionally, because even when she went to the diary session, she did talk about it and she was like having this snottish face. Like, you knew exactly what you was doing. But then now, even at the reunion, she tried to make it seem like it was something that was not deliberate. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't done with maliciousness. Girl, we've already seen you. Okay? We've already seen you. Okay. So that, and literally, mind you, that was like my first introduction to her. Now, when I tell you guys that the bullying went on, continued, she even went on to call Noxy Oxford Road, wherein I also didn't know what Oxford Road was, but not apparently, Oxford Road has something to do with women of the night. You can go ahead and Google it if you do not know. And that was so disrespectful. Also looking at the fact that Nox is a married woman. She's a married woman. So when her husband sees that, he should start asking himself, like, is there a past of yours that I do not know? And she was giggling there, laughing. And then, of course, the whole situation now, Peladi also jumped in and everything. It was just a mess, okay? Noxy had a tough time. Even at the reunion, she spoke about how she even felt suicidal. You could see that she went through a lot. But Vuyi, I think the issue with me was the fact that she just, in my personal opinion, refuses to take accountability. And she talks of herself, like she did speak about this on Lungelo, saying that, she knows that she's a strong woman. Girl, apologizing and taking accountability does not make you weak. I'm not saying that's what you said. I'm just like, if that's something that is ever in your mind, apologizing and actually seeing your faults, that is stronger than sitting there acting like in denial of the fact that you did some crappy stuff. Accountability, girl, accountability. Because for the mere fact that even with this Lungelo podcast, she was still going on to try and defend the things that she did, it was just crazy. We don't care what they chopped off and what they didn't. We saw what we saw. Unless if you're going to tell us that it was AI. You were not talking about those stuff. You did not do these things that you did. Then yeah, we can defend you. But if it was you, they edited what you did. And that's it. it's for me, it was honestly just something that was 1,000% absolutely crazy. Now let's go on and now talk about the whole situation that Peladi had with Mrs. J, wherein they were having issues because Peladi allegedly told the group, that she was dating or she dated a married man. Mrs. J did not appreciate that. She went and spoke to Her Majesty. Her Majesty took the word back to Peladi. It was now a huge blowout. And then, whilst that whole mess was going on, Vuyi goes out and she's talking to Peladi. Can you believe this woman had the guts to say, as long as the woman does not know? She defended. She defended, like dating a married man on such a huge platform where it's the Mommies Club. Mommy, like, this is the part. I would hope and pray that when you have a child, you don't have a child for your own selfish reasons. You have a child because you see that you can give your child the best. And the best means you can be able to give your child, like, a 2-parent household. You are financially stable, you're mentally stable, you're emotionally stable. Like, you try your best to give your children your best, you understand? So in a platform where children are involved, and it's a platform that is supposed to be encouraging happy homes, happy setup, healthy Black families, you would go there and you would talk and act as if it's okay to date a married man as long as the wife does not know. And then you come out and cry of the fact that your first husband, I don't know if it's her first husband, but I think it's her first, your husband died in him and his side chick's house that he built for her whilst you and him were renting to buy. You didn't even have a house, but he built that one. But you also didn't know most. So that made it okay. Like, with the pain that she spoke about, and she was like, that was the toughest time. I could understand. And I was like, I really don't get, like, why would you now go to a podium that big and they now talk like, okay, there's a way around this, as long as the wife does not know? Or is that situation where they say hurt people? So you, simply because you got hurt with that situation, you'd rather another woman also get hurt? I don't get it, because since when, guys, like, oh, okay, I almost said, since when have you ever had a man date a woman and she never finds out? Well, I guess Vuyi, it's just that she found out in a horrible way. You understand? One way or another, you are going to find out. So it's just unfortunate that she found out when the husband was late and she couldn't even, like, talk to him for him to explain. But all I'm saying is that I doubt that there's an affair that can be long going or ongoing and the wife does not find out, or the husband doesn't find out, basically the partner. So for me, I just found it to be very contradictive. Like, contradictive. You're here talking about the hurt that you went through, but at the same time, you're encouraging so that other women can be in the same position and the same hurt that you were in. Make it make sense. I think I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, live your life, guys. Live your life. Like, because at the end of the day, it's not like we're going to talk and you're going to listen. Live your life. But one thing that our guys, we should also draw a line. Stop promoting that whatever you're living behind the scenes in front of everybody. Like, at least let's have that respect left. Like, at least, if you behind the scenes believe a woman should date another woman's husband, as long as the wife doesn't find out, okay, it's you, right? It's you. Okay. But just don't promote it. That's the only thing we ask. Don't promote it. Don't condone it. Don't. Because it's wrong. It's not, there's no two ways about it, So after that, she now went on to be Miss Preachy, which I was so confused. I was shocked. I was so confused. I'm like, wait a minute. You are the one that is talking about being kind? Like, what? Talking about, oh, this hurts people's feelings. Like, are you serious? No, it can't be you. It cannot be you. Shboo. It cannot be you. You that still refuses to just take accountability of your actions. accountability to just sit without having to be forced for over I don't know how many hours for people to say, but do you see here? Do you see here? For someone to have a mental breakdown in front of you and you're still sitting there like, not you. Definitely not you. So that whole podcast, it was very good, as I even like complimented. It was very good, but it was just contradictive. Like, if that was the Vuyi that I was just meeting for the first time and I didn't know her from the Mommy Club, great. But you and this person that was here, our guys, Anihlangani, you Vuyi, something is definitely a miss there. Something is definitely 1,000% a miss. A miss. And I think there was also this part where she spoke about that Yena, she doesn't stay with a cheating man. She does not play that game. You are not gonna do that. And I'm like, so you so so do you get it? I feel like you do. So okay, you would not condone it. You would divorce. So in actual hindsight, you support divorces. Like, you support divorcing. Not, I don't even know how to say it. If you are saying that you don't stay for cheating, but you're gonna tell your friend that as long as the wife doesn't know, like, you are not disturbing the wife. So when the wife finds out, it means she should now also leave her man. So in actual hindsight, you do support your friend breaking a home, because if those are your stands, that when you find out a man is cheating, you leave, then it should be the same expectation. I'm just assuming that when another woman finds out that her husband is cheating, she will also do the same. So, which means that you, in this instance or this situation, you would be supporting that it's fine, do it. But at the end of the day, we all know that cat will fall out of that bag. It will fall. So when the day it falls, it means that a divorce is going to start, and you somehow... Okay. That was just very interesting for me. It really honestly was very interesting for me. I think it would take a while for me to see the goodness in Vuyi. I think she's a great friend. I think she is. The way she supported Her Majesty, I think that was a beautiful sisterhood that I saw there. But at the same time, like, she has got some really horrible traits about her. And a person that barely sees when they are wrong and will always find a reason. You cannot be right every day, Kelala. It's impossible, because you're human. A person that can't really just sit down without having to have people, like, literally, like, stamp it on you, like, for you to see that actually, yeah, I was wrong. I feel like those are, like, some of the most difficult people to live with. And I find them to be a horror, a nightmare to be around. Like, honestly, as a person, be open to the idea that, okay, I was wrong. The whole universe cannot be, like, literally the whole country was on them, on their bullying. And she still went on there to the reunion and she acted like, she's here to defend herself. God, you was wrong. You're still talking about where they edited us. You was wrong. You was bullying over there. We saw it. It gave mean girl vibes. You were also part of it. So for you to come and now start preaching, be nice, be kind, the person there, they get feelings, and girl, start with you. And start with taking accountability. Proper apologize. Because there's some apologies that you just say, this one is just being done, Jay. And those are the vibes that I felt, like, that's my opinion, obviously. Those are the vibes that I basically felt. And yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that she doesn't care. I'm sure she doesn't care whether if an Owamie would like her or not. I'm sure she doesn't even know who the hell I am. But at the end of the day, I just felt that she was very self-contradicting. And it was weird for me. I just kept on being like, shocked. And the people that are like, oh, she's misunderstood. Which part is she misunderstood on? Yeah, you guys love kissing people's asses. I can't. It just cannot be. Like, these are things that are on the table. These are things we saw you doing real time. And you watched yourself. Surely she must have watched the season. You watched yourself. And you see, the fact that you would still watch yourself and still feel like I didn't do anything wrong with all that, even though you can claim that there were other stuff that were happening behind the scenes, explain those stuff, but still apologize for your own actions. Like, literally. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Did you watch the full episode? And what did you think about it? I felt the episode was absolutely amazing. We got to know more about Vuyi, actually, more than the whole season, which is one of the things that, I was actually complaining about when it came to the Mommy Club. They missed the plot completely. They missed the plot. But anyway, as I said, if you guys would like for me to just do a whole review of the season, go ahead and comment down below, and you'll go absolutely do that for you guys. Anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.